Morning, everybody. Novus Prep here. It is Monday, June 10th. It's right around 7:30 in the morning. Happy Monday, happy Monday. So I'm gonna give you a little update today. I was working on the garden this weekend, and as you can see above me here, I put a little sunshade over my garden because here in Southeast Virginia, the sun can beat it down pretty good. Lots of humidity. We're up in the 90s nowadays already. So 90 degrees plus humidity, all that good stuff. So I wanted to give my vegetable garden a little protection. So I did a lot of pruning this weekend too. So I put the sunshade up, did a lot of pruning. I want to show you. I wish I could flip the damn camera around with this app, but I can't. And I can't go live on YouTube. I can only do 1-minute streams on YouTube so far. So please, if you would, if you're watching this, please hit the like, subscribe, and ring the bell, all that good stuff, so I can go live on YouTube. That'd be fantastic. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. So I'm going to try and show you this soil tester that my wife got me for my birthday. One of the many things she got me for my birthday. So I'm going to try and flip this around. Hopefully I get the good picture and you can see what's going on. So there it is. It's a rain trip soil tester. As you can see, the light right now, it's on light. Hopefully you can see that. I'm not getting very much light. Well, because the sun is just coming up. It's 7:30 in the morning, and so that'll go into the green here pretty soon. We did get a little, I watered last night after dinner, and it did rain a little bit last night. So you can flip it to the moisture, and you see the moisture is right around 4.5. So it's in the green. That's good. I may have to water again here in a little bit. Nutrients, I put some nutrients in. What's going on? The nutrients are in. I put some calcium tablets in yesterday and watered with some of the fish oil fertilizer stuff. I'll show you that later. So the nutrients is a little low. I'm gonna have to figure that out. And then my pH is all the way in the red. I got to figure that out quick because I didn't know my pH was leaning so far one way. So it's kind of a cool little tester. You can test everything on there: the light, the moisture, the nutrients, and the pH. So pretty cool. I like that thing. Let's see, I'll show you a zucchini real quick. Here's my biggest zucchini that I have right now. There's a couple other zucchinis on there. They're doing okay. Moving over to the cucumber. There's one of my cucumbers. That's the biggest one that I got. Another one down there. You know, and so I'm sitting here. I come out in the garden every morning. I wake up, I get my coffee, and I come out and I do a little trimming, you know, and it's morning, so all the flowers are open. So I've hand pollinated one of the zucchini flowers this morning, and it's weird because there's only one female flower that's open right now. So I pollinated that, and there's like 4 male flowers. So I pollinated that, and I've been looking to pollinate these cucumbers. But I only found like 2 female flowers right now on the 2 or 3 plants that I have. So my cucumbers, you know, they're having a sausage party, I guess, and I can't find any female flowers. That's why I barely have any fruit on it. And like I've said in my other videos, I've been having problems with bees, or no pollinators, because I've had to spray too with some neem oil, because I did have some cucumber beetles a couple weeks ago. I saw another one yesterday, so I sprayed again with neem oil. So every other, couple weeks I'm spraying with neem oil to keep the cucumber beetles away. And I think it pretty much works with all these viney flowers. Remember, I got my zucchini, and then my cucumbers, and then my cantaloupe, which is growing, but there's no fruit yet, and my watermelon, which is growing. But I did find a little baby watermelon in there somewhere. I'll take a look for it, see if I can show you. But yeah, so the viney flowers had some problems with pollinators, and just kind of going with that, trying to do it by hand, taking a Q-tip, go in the male flower, get the pollen, swap it over to the female flower. So that's kind of what I've been trying to do with most of this stuff. Really wish I could get some bees in here, but I showed my the plants that I have here in the backyard are finally flowering. Let's see if I can give you a quick picture of that. If you can see that, finally got some flowers over on the bush over there. So hopefully that'll bring some bees in. Let's see. I'm going to show you my tomatoes here. You can see that. That's my second ripe tomato of the season, so I'm pretty excited about that. But putting this, putting the sun guard over, really my tomatoes have kind of blown up a little bit over the last 2 days. Lots of fruit. There's some there, and there's some way there in the back, some there, some way up on top. I know I'm moving around pretty quick. Sorry about that. Here's another cherry tomato plant. Those are doing pretty good. Lots of fruit budding now. Since it's not, I don't know, and if it's getting beat down, if it's not getting beat down by the sun so bad anymore, then that'll help out, right? So here's my early girl tomatoes. Those are doing pretty good. Got some there in the back. Starting to get some here up on top. And then my last tomato plant, pretty much same thing. Right, and then some up there on top. It's doing okay. It's doing pretty good. I feel like I'm a little late in the season here. Not late in the season, but I'm watching some of these other YouTubers in their gardens, and hell, they're already picking tomatoes, so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, or if maybe I planted too early or too late, or I'm not getting enough fertilizer. I'm not sure what it is. Remember, this is my very first attempt at gardening, so I'm enjoying it, loving it. It gives me some little time outside in the mornings. I check them a few times in the afternoons and at night, stuff like that. I just come out and check things out, do some trimming or whatever. So yeah. So I'm going to show you my lettuce here. Something's going on with my lettuce. My wife came out and picked a bunch the other day. And so this plant, I don't know what happened. And then this one is going to flower already, which I'm not real happy about. Because I wanted to, pick some lettuce more over the next at least a few weeks, or maybe a month or two. But so I'll probably plant some more. I'll show you my seeds here in a little bit. So not sure what's going on in the lettuce too much. This tomato plant here, remember, that was the one that was a sucker. See, and here's a sucker right here. If you can see that, and I'm just picking that right off. You can get off there. I don't want any more, because that'll turn into its own branch, which is fine, but I kind of want to keep it to 1 or 2 branches on the whole plant, and then branch off a little bit from those. Not a ton of plants or stems, I only want 2 or 3 stems at the most. So here's my bell pepper plants. I finally got one little bell pepper here growing, right? quite a few flowers. Got some over there too. So I'm pretty happy with those. I know peppers can kind of take a while, I guess. And like I said, maybe it goes back to, you know, I was showing you on the soil tester that my pH is off. So I'm gonna need to figure that out. It's got too much alkaline, I guess. So I got to do some research on that quick and go and buy something to fix the pH. So I'm going to show you the beans here real quick too. Flip you around. Got some beans, right? Lots of beans coming in, and they wrap up. Got a bunch of beans here, and they wrap up, and they're still wrapping up. I'm 6 foot or just under 6 foot, so those are probably 8 feet high. Something like that. So that's kind of what we got going on. I'm gonna flip you around to my herbs. Mint's doing good. That's what mint does, it goes crazy. Basil's doing really good. My dill, like I put in a video the other day, that got tipped over when we were working out here, me and my son. So those are dying out. I'm not happy about that. I'm trying to save them. There's my cilantro, went to flower. I'm not real happy about that because I was hoping to get some, a bunch of cilantro. I mean, I have some in the freezer, but I wanted a bunch more because my wife makes fantastic salsa. And we're gonna have all these tomatoes, but now no cilantro, or not very much cilantro, so not real big on that. If you remember a couple of videos back, these were the sucker tomatoes that I planted. They're doing very good. Well, that one's doing okay. That one's and this one here, I'm gonna have to trim that one up a little bit. It's got a little disease on the end of the flower, or end of a couple of leaves. So I'm gonna show you my seeds quick that I planted the other day for a late summer, mid-summer, late summer plant. So I got some seeds. Don't mind the mess. I'm putting stuff together right now. Just got some stuff in the mail. So here we got some cabbage, some broccoli, some green onions, some spinach, and some cauliflower. I planted those, hell, I want to say like last Thursday. Today's Monday. Last Wednesday or Thursday, and I'm already getting a bunch of seeds coming up, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. Because the garden I started over here, I started from starters, right? They were already grown a little bit. I got them at the local nursery because I didn't want to start from seeds my very first time. So I got some starters, and that's what I started the garden with here. But I figured I would try to do some seeds this year too. So that's what that's going to be. And I'm also going to plant some carrots. Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on today. I'm going to try and figure out more of my cucumber plant here, because there's just too many male flowers, not enough female flowers. I'm not getting any fruit on that thing. You know, I got maybe 5. You saw the 2 big ones. There's another some real small one over there, and then a couple very, very small ones. So I got to figure out, I think I had my hand over the mic, sorry. Yeah, so I got to figure out my cucumber plant, and I got to figure out my cantaloupe plant, because I don't have any flower on my cantaloupe, or any fruit yet on my cantaloupe. And I got maybe 1 or 2 baby watermelons, which is fine. I don't want a bunch of watermelon fruits, because then they'll just be real small watermelons. I want some big one around. So we'll get there, and we'll see what happens. So that's what I did this weekend. Me and the wife, we went out to a casino on Saturday night. We haven't been to a casino yet here because it's only been open for like a year and a half, and as soon as it opened, people were getting robbed and followed home and everything else. So we kind of stayed away, but things were okay. We went out, had a good time. Of course, we lost money, but it was a good time. We went out. We enjoy casinos. We got married in Vegas, so we go back to Vegas quite often. Love Vegas. So yeah, appreciate y'all. Please hit that subscribe button if you're just watching for the first time. I'd appreciate it. Pass to a friend. Watch some of the older videos. They're relatively short, you know, 10 minutes average maybe. Except for my first couple, because I was doing them on YouTube and I could only do 60-second videos. So pass to a friend, please. And subscribe, please. And hit the like button and all that good stuff. I would really appreciate it. Trying to get a good channel going here. I know I just kind of ramble on and don't talk about much and just keep showing the garden, but you know, I guess these first videos are you know, I just started gardening, so I kind of want to show you my journey. And if anybody is brand new to gardening or thinking about it or whatever, I can kind of show you the things that I'm doing and the mistakes that I've already made. I try and point those out. Like, you know, putting all my viney stuff in one small area, which I got to fight every day to keep them separated. I don't want them latching onto each other with their tendrils and everything else. So, so I'm trying to show you also the mistakes that I make. So, share it with a friend if you think you got some friends or whatever that are into gardening or might be into gardening, or you want to get them into gardening, right? Prices are going still crazy. Prices are still crazy on vegetables and everything else. So, you know, and in the house here, I got 4 adults, so we can put some food away. Speaking of putting some food away, maybe I'll show you that too. I did put some food away. Started storing some food, some rice and beans and stuff like that. So maybe I'll do a video on that stuff too. I did do a video on a get home bag. You can check that out. That's one of my older videos, well, a couple weeks ago. So yeah, I'm just kind of rambling here now. But hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Hope you and your friends and family are all safe, healthy, and happy. And make a great day. Take care of each other.